So today we're gonna watch this Camaro, which takes police on a high-speed chase after GameStop robbery in Houston. Let's start watching. Now this is a video from the helicopter. They're trying to find him in the
I
traffic.
got him.
He got him.
I got him.
He's right,
He's at
right
9
there.
o'clock.
9 o'clock in a white Camaro. All right, Houston traffic is bad, but look at him. He's just going. And this video is being shot from the helicopter. He's merging in the traffic now, cutting off drivers, trying to blend in. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe trying to find a way out. Looks like he's trying to find his.
We are on the East Loop coming up on Market Street.
Yeah, he's trying to find his way
northbound.
out.
Yes. Finally.
Camaros are known to take police on wild chases. They're fast cars, and we love these cars, but we don't love the chases. Well, we do. That's why we're here, right? That's
Is
why you're
HPD
watching.
Still up here with us?
You
Did they
guys
find
love
him
the
too?
police chase.
All right.
Let me know if you have a Camaro in the comments. Houston, we have a problem. This guy is flying now. I don't know how fast he's going, but he's smooth sailing now in heavy traffic. I don't know who he is, but I want to hire him
Give
as
me the
my
cross
Uber
streets,
driver.
Alan.
When I'm in Houston, I want to get this driver as my Uber driver.
$30.
Okay, I don't see any police car behind him, but a helicopter is chasing him. Where's police when you need them, right? You call police, they don't show up.
That's a Chevy Camaro with a V8 in it, Art, and we've just passed Market Street, and we're underneath the I-10, just past I-10 now, coming up on the North Loop, on the feeder street, because as you can tell, freeway traffic is extra heavy this afternoon over here, coming up on Highway 90, blowing through red lights, just barely missing that car right there. But the chase is on. It took us quite a while to find the white Camaro. Did a lot of double backs and a lot of loop arounds. It started over there by the University of Houston and had police going in every direction. We finally caught up with the Camaro. We're up here with HPD, so we're up here with them and trying to get this Camaro stopped. Right now, they're at a stoplight, and he's got himself stopped right now.
Where's the HPD?
Yeah,
What is HTP? Okay, right there. Finally, someone. I would do a pit maneuver before he start moving again. Something like that. We got 1, 2, 3, 5 cars behind him. Someone is running out. Just take him now before he do more damage. Before he runs away. He start moving again. Shoot the tire. I would shoot all tires right now, at least. What do you guys think? Need
not
some
quite
comments.
Sure what's going to happen here? We're just going to have to wait and see.
I think police give too much space to these suspects
I,
and miss the
well,
chances, early chances.
everybody's
See,
going, so let's see if
see,
he's going to stay or if he's going to go.
why would he stay? You guys didn't go in front of the traffic to
Um,
stop the
to
other
be honest
cars.
with you, I'm not quite sure. We're up here on the East Loop. Alan, can you help me to give me the cross street here?
Why is police avoiding him? Well, he definitely cannot back out because he's got all the police car behind him because they think he's gonna back out, right? They don't think he's gonna drive off in the front.
And this is McCarty Street. This is McCarty.
Of
Yep,
course.
up on the North Loop, North Loop and McCarty, and we are on the westbound side of the North Loop, stopped here at McCarty.
What do you guys think is the best way to stop him right now before this chase becomes more expensive for the taxpayers? Anyone?
Now the freeway main lane traffic cannot see down below, down there where he is, so freeway main lane traffic is really not affected, but obviously the feeder is blocked right now. No, Art, we've not had a chance to look in there. He was way ahead of us when we finally caught up with him, and I just have not had a chance to look in there. There's been no movement that I can tell inside the car. Don't want to get too close here because we just don't know how this is all going to play out. He has not opened the door. There's been no movement with the window. The window is still up, so he's just sitting here right now, I guess contemplating what his next move is.
He's eating tacos. That's what he's doing. He's trying to finish his lunch before he gets arrested. Okay. At this point, I think they need some music or something.
Well, and as you can also see, Art, HPD has got part of McCarty blocked off, and I would imagine that they'll be coming around the other side as well to block off the entire intersection. So he won't be able to go anywhere and get away from a chase that just happened recently. We saw that happen several times.
I don't know why HPD is holding these drivers. I think they should let them go because they're in direct danger, especially the guy who just came out from his truck, maybe the red shirt. The white car is in danger. I would let them go. I would even tell them to go right as the other traffic is going if they're not letting them go straight, and just evacuate the whole area, at least that intersection, and not hold these drivers.
And you know, Art, just to let you guys know, we picked up on this chase somewhere off of Allen Parkway in the Pierce Elevated. We started looking for him over there. Police were going in every direction because they couldn't catch up with him, obviously, with this high-powered car. We did finally catch up with him over on the East Loop, right over by the Ship Channel Bridge, and this is where it has ended, at least for the time being.
That's why I think police need Camaros. So it's always gonna be Camaro versus Camaro. Can you imagine if all these police cars were Camaros? Then this Camaro will have no chance. What is he doing? Is he taking a nap? Finally, the truck is moving. See, they heard me. Now they're making the trucks go to the right. I'm good. I should be in the police department. This construction guy needs to go too. He's in danger. Yeah, the police needs to get him out. If there's a shootout, he's the first one to go down. He's worried about his traffic
Yes,
cone or
Chaz.
something. He needs to get out from that. Oh, he looks like a street vendor, not even a construction person.
Yes. Let me check. Let me check with with Alan. Chaz, we have to leave at 6 o'clock. That's our drop dead time, 6 o'clock.
Well, something has to happen before 6 o'clock before they leave. What do you guys think is gonna happen? Do you know if these police cars' doors are bulletproof? Anyone knows? Can any bullet pierce through them? Because they're standing behind the doors
I'm
like
here, Art.
they're bulletproof.
Yes, I can hear you just fine. Yes, I'm here, and Melanie, it's hard to tell whether they are actually communicating with him. There is a man that's got it looks like a microphone up to his mouth. He's the one that's holding the dog there. Can you see him there on the right side of your picture with the dog laying next to him? It looks as though that could be a microphone. I'm not quite sure about that. But as you can see, K9 is now on the scene, and we're just waiting for this to come to an end. Sooner or later, it will. It's just a wait-and-see game right now here at McCarty and the North Loop, eastbound feeder over here on the northeast side of town.
I have a suspicion that he's gonna go in the gas station. Maybe he's out of gas.
You know, I'm not quite sure if they've got the feeder down. I'm just going to look down here for just a second. They do not have that feeder blocked, and I'm sure they've got it that way for a reason. I'm not quite sure why, but he could certainly make a run for it straight ahead and get back on the freeway as far as I can tell.
Yeah, looked like he went to sleep. That can happen if you've been driving for a long time. sometime when you stop at the red light and you take a nap and you don't notice the other cars have left and there's like police cars behind you. Yeah, that happens sometime. I think the same thing happened with this guy. He must have fallen asleep on the wheel while waiting for the red light red light to turn green. I'm sure it has happened to everyone here. And this is what it looks like has been happening here too. Now, I think the solution is very simple, but no one has thought about it. They need to honk their horn to wake him up. I mean, just standing quietly is not gonna do anything. Someone needs to tell them to, hey, start moving so we can get this chase on.
All right, thank you.
Seriously.
Well, good evening from Sky High. Don Armstrong reporting. We're over the intersection of McCarty and the 610 North Loop over here. This is really a police standoff following a chase that went all the way from really the near west side of Houston down off of Shepherd and I-10. And what we understand was some sort of a robbery. That chase led police officers all over the south side of Houston.
Oh, it's a GameStop robbery, so he's playing games that he just got.
Down around
those portable ones.
Airport area, finally back on to the freeway to find
and maybe on his laptop.
On the northeast side of town. As you can see, about a dozen Houston police officers on the scene here at a standoff. Guns are drawn. HPD K9 is also here on the scene. We don't know how this is going to play off as far as the end result of this. The driver, from what we understand, is still behind the wheel. The windows continue to be rolled up. We don't know if there's any communication between the driver and HPD. It appears as though that HPD is trying to communicate with the driver and obviously to give himself up. He is pretty much surrounded, although he does have an open path to head back onto the 610 North Loop. Thank goodness he hasn't done that. This intersection remains closed off to traffic, as you can see. So right now it's just a standoff over here on the northeast side. Apparently a robbery suspect, perhaps two, inside the white Camaro with a V8 engine in it. And that's why police had such a hard time trying to keep up with him, because he avoided contact with the HPD. Because
how does the helicopter person know which engine is in the car?
Is backed up as far as the eye can see, coming off of the Ship Channel Bridge, Highway 90A, as well as I-10 over here on the east side of town. But we're just going to have to wait and see how this plays out over here. We are live from Sky Eye this afternoon, and we'll have more information as soon as we get more information. We'll bring it to you. Reporting live from Sky, Don Armstrong, 13 Eyewitness News.
Well, he does good reporting. The problem is they need to do something. Otherwise, they'll be standing there forever. I see some movement in the car.
Don Armstrong again from Sky Eye over a police chase that has ended here, at least temporarily, in a standoff with Houston police at McCarty and the 610 North Loop. And as you can tell, a dozen Houston police officers here with a gun drawn on that car. Alleged suspects and an armed robbery over on the west side of town ended here. Police have been out of their cars, telling drivers to get back into their cars. A lot of people had gotten out of their cars originally to look. Now they're asking people to get out of their cars and move back away from the scene. You can see them there walking back right now as we speak. But still no movement from the driver and or the passenger, if there is a passenger in there. We've yet to confirm that. But HPD with guns drawn, also a police dog, a K9 unit is here on the scene as well. We think that HPD is trying to communicate with the driver. We're not exactly sure why he came to a stop here. Originally, it was because he was caught up in traffic. And now we're wondering whether or not that car has run out of gas. We're not sure. But
I was gonna say that this car is out of gas. Someone bring him. I mean, he's like only few feet from the gas station. So what I would do is to bring him some gas so he can start moving again. Let's get this show on the road. All these cops and no one can bring him some gas. He needs to call AAA.
I'll have to check with Alan.
Yeah, check with Alan if he has any gas.
Alan says no, we are not able to stay for that. Oh, there he is now. Hands
up.
He
just came out. Okay, he finally decided to come out. There's a passenger I can see. Why couldn't the helicopter see the passenger?
There is another person in the passenger seat.
Yeah, I just told you that. No wonder this guy is robbing, because he can't afford the clothes. He doesn't even have a shirt. What, they're making him dance or what?
I don't think that he understands English.
I mean, he's... Are they clapping? Oh wow, he's walking. I think there was some dancing. The passenger.
One hand up out of the window. I'm not sure that these people understand English.
They understand police.
The driver has gotten out, handcuffed. He's on the ground. Now they're dealing with the passenger.
Passenger understands. He's walking backwards. He almost reached. He almost got killed. What is he doing? Do not put your hands in your pocket.
It appears to be a male. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you can't tell these days. They're gonna pat him down, put handcuffs.
They believe that there may be another passenger inside the car. Yes, sir.
What? All this for nothing? I mean, they just stopped after this chase. I'm pretty sure they ran out of gas.
All right. All right.
Alright, so this is the third passenger. So they got 3 people in custody now. Is there a 4th one? I think so. They're going to check the car. It's clear.
It's all clear.
Okay, so they got 3 suspects. I'm sure now they're gonna find all the money. Let's wait for the money moment. What do you guys think? Is it gonna be in the bags, suitcase, open, Bitcoin? It was a GameStop robbery and high-speed chase in a Camaro. Where's the money? Yeah, let's find the money. Let's find the money. Where's the money? Come on, these officers needs to be paid. They need to be paid. Let's find the money. Wait, no money? $6 the helicopter is going home, okay? So find the money.
Six minutes or so. This is all ended, you know. All right.
Well, HPD got a new Camaro.